Good morning. Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone who is on the other side can hear and see me properly. We have just started, so maybe in a few seconds of delay. My name is Irina, and I'm happy to welcome you back to Active Crystals, our training for today. It's the last day of June, 30th of June, 11 a.m. Tuesday, and we are back to chat, to have a conversation, to share some thoughts and suggestions. Good morning, Active Crystal. You are online. Happy to see you. So, we, as probably some of you have seen the title of the training for today, it had been Finito la lockdown. Unfortunately, it's still a little bit of unclearance and not too some uncertainty about what's going on within our industry in particular, and just generally what's going on. So, however, I believe and I know that many of you are actually back to work, have started to see your clients, which is fantastic and it's wonderful. So, and it's been of a few long months where you probably wouldn't see each other and maybe just would provide your clients with your skincare. So now we just were thinking it will be a good point of refresh and reiterate some points with regards to skin treatments, peels in particularly. Also, just because it was one of the highly requested subjects just before lockdown had happened. So basically peels. Chemical peel is one of the most common procedure in our industry, and this is something which our clients see as the magic solution to whatever problems they might have. For many people, the meaning of peel is actually to go through the superficial skin layers, through the concerns which actually are just on the surface, and to peel them off the surface. We know, however, that actually it's a little bit deeper than that, and when we work with the peels, we do not only want to exfoliate the superficial layer of the skin, whether it's a pigmentation or some uneven texture like under skin bumps, or maybe some blemishes or breakouts, or just a dull lifeless look of the skin. No, it's more than that, so it's quite complex. That's why we have to look at the peel procedure as something more comprehensive, and also to give this approach to our clients to help them to understand how important is that is actually the preparation of the skin before the peels, and the right post-care is also important. I have been recently having a conversation with one of my colleagues, and the interesting point was that she mentioned one of the quite good peels. I don't want to mention the name just because it's not relevant at the moment. But what she said, that she did not like the outcome of the peel, and also her client didn't like it. And she sees no point in keep going with this procedure. My point is that the peel, the product is actually great because it really has fantastic ingredients. It has a good delivery system. It has a clever combination of the active ingredients and of inactive ingredients as well, which is also important. But the point was that actually the skin was not prepped and could not bear adequate reaction after the peel, and subsequently could not show any progress or any good results. So that's why I always I always take some time, and I like to take my clients through the preparation step for the peels to help them to understand why the active ingredients with this home care will bring much better results, will create much healthier platform for the more successful journey of their treatments. Good morning, Ms. Pawan, and good morning, Anastasia. It's good to see you. It's good to feel you on the other side. Thank you so much. As probably many of you having so many ongoing treatments with your returning and existing and new coming clients, that's always a question: is it safe to do peels during the summertime, or it's better to postpone for the winter time? I have been living in different countries, and my personal view, my personal opinion is that you can perform peels any time of the year. Depends on how obedient your client is, how good they are with their home care, with the protection from sun exposure, with their, according to their lifestyle, to their life circumstances. So again, if you have a client who are likely going to go somewhere to their summer house or to Hawaii, which is a little bit kind of highly unlikely at the moment, but still people might go somewhere to beach cottages and stuff like that. And it's so hot. It's incredibly hot nowadays. There is a high UV index. So if you feel that you cannot rely on your client, it's better off the peels will be postponed for a few weeks upon their return from vacation, or to swap to something like maybe more pampering session rather than chemical acid peel. But since we're going today, we're going to talk about peels, so I'll put aside all those pampering treatments which are less impacting the skin condition in terms of exfoliation and peeling. So we're going to talk about peels and just all about the peels and everything which is just involved. So again, I guess that when we talk about peels, we definitely have to remember and remind our clients that the one single procedure is not going to transform the skin from this point to that point. So they have to understand it's a journey. So they have to understand that it's involving a few factors. Again, first of all, it has to be a home care with active ingredients just to support the outcome of those peels treatments you're going to provide with your clients with. It has to be a protection. It has to be adequate lifestyle. It has to be proper post-care. When we talk about proper post-care, we have to remind our clients what they should or what they shouldn't be doing, which can be like avoiding gym or any sport activities for 48 hours. Do not scrubbing or scraping their skin, even if it's peeling or itchy. Using gentle cleansers and occlusive balms just to provide occlusive healing, which will help to prevent transepidermal water loss and dehydration. So it's quite a few factors, and in this case we always recommend to have a good consent form to fill in before the treatment, where all explanations are written and are told and discussed with the clients. And also I would suggest personally to provide the clients with a post-care form where they might have a look at and see, oh, okay, so I'm not allowed to go to the beach, so I'm not going to go today. I will go in a week time with a proper adequate sun protection, but I cannot go to the beach just after a peel, or whatsoever. I can't do the, let's say, eyebrows tattoo, what do you call it, microblading, just a week after peel, just because it will compromise the outcome of both treatments. So that's how important it is that every single detail, it should be talked, discussed, reminded, because we have to just realize our clients, they are also having their own stuff in their heads, they're busy, and they just, once they come into us, they just want to have this feeling of relaxation and reassurance, and just they want to be looked after and cared about. So a good tiny reminder of what they can or what they cannot do will be quite helpful. Okay, so but again, it's just kind of an introduction about the peels, just because I don't want to jump into the subject. Okay, let's do peels, but now I feel a little bit more comfortable, so let's jump into peels. So the Holland and Christina, two brands we are working with, they offer quite a wide variety of peels and just endless scenarios for skin treatments and protocols. We are going to touch base today with the Alpha Peel number 1. anti-age peel number 2. We are going to talk about white peel, which is a neutral peel, which apparently quite famous and lots of people love to use that peel. We are going to talk about BioPhyto peels, which is herbal peel or herbal complex. We'll touch base with a couple of masks of BioPhyto as well, just because they are great complementary part to the treatments, to many treatments, so we can combine and be very creative. We'll talk about Dermalite peel, which is one of the most I think successful combinations of chemical ingredients to work with through summertime actually. We'll talk about Unstress probiotic peel as well, just everything from, we'll touch base a little bit of this, a little bit of that, tiny bits of everything. And if you have any questions, suggestions, concerns, let us know, just direct message us and we'll be in touch individually, because yeah, I guess everyone might have different questions. So so talking about peels and having our clients for this procedure, we look into we want to have a look into the skin conditions and decide upon the current skin conditions what is going to be a treatment for the day and a future treatment plan. If we are often clients might come up and say, look, I have a pigmentation, I want to be removed. But if skin is in inappropriate conditions for a harsh treatment at the moment, we have to actually step back, maybe for 1, 2, 3 steps back, and prepare skin, which is also can be done with chemical peels, just not to put their clients through exfoliation straight away to take off the pigmented areas of the skin, but actually to prepare skin tissues with lighter peels for those for more profound procedures. So basically, highly recommended to start whatever the concern is, not to jump into deep water, but to go step by step, and skin will respond much better. So one of the most popular and loved peels, this is the Alpha peel number 1. As we all remember, we have 5 peels of this range. So that's the Alpha peel number 1, which is super friendly and super loyal to almost all skin conditions and medical conditions as well. So since this peel does not contain any retinol, it can be used on pregnant or breastfeeding ladies as well. It has a nice friendly pH of the of the product itself. It's 3.9, which is not too far away from a natural pH of the skin, which is around 4.9, sorry. Yes, so we can expect definitely a very light powdery exfoliation. Often it's just not even obvious to us. It just happens naturally. Skin is going to shed dead cells in a very natural, light, comfortable way. I'll just place it in here so guys you can have a look. Yep. Okay, right. And it has a nice blend of acids, which is lactic acid, ascorbic acid, mandelic acid, salicylic acid, sorry, no mandelic acid, citric, salicylic, and yeah, salicylic, citric, lactic, and fruit extracts, just to make a proper exfoliation. It also brings lots of antioxidants, so we need antioxidants to fight free radical damage. It has a little bit of extracts from some dates and figs, which is given also some antioxidant booster, but also a little bit nourishing and hydrating. So basically, we may feel transitional dryness with this peel for a couple of days after we've done it, but later on skin is actually bouncing quickly back to its normal, can regain a lot more hydration, can accelerate the production of and retention of hydration and skin tissues, and hence looking much plumper with much more hydration in the skin tissues, can proceed through all these metabolical processes much faster, better, and hence looking much lovelier and juicy, I would say so. As we remember, this peel is completely safe to do every so often. I would say every 10, 12, 14 days will be just fine. And it's also a great introductory peel for a new clients. So we don't want to shock the skin, especially if it's a new client clients who are unprepped. So we don't want to shock them with lots of shading or potential breakouts or dryness or redness or whatsoever. We just want to take them gently into this journey so they will feel most comfortable they can. So potentially, yeah, we're going to look into alpha peel number 1, or so yeah, just let me sort of bring it to the state. The most common conditions for this peel, you're going to start working with the dull, dry, dehydrated, congested, blocked, blemished skin, skin which is having some issues with pigmentation, skin which is having some issues even with some sort of inflammation. Now it has to be a really thorough diagnosis of the skin, not to get confusing between just an inflammation which is coming from dehydration and impair barrier and rosacea or whatsoever. So even rosacea clients can definitely bear those peels and have awesome results with those peels. They just have to be prepped. So we never ever treat clients who haven't been prepped. We treat clients who are on their home care, whose skin is resilient enough to get through this chemical exfoliation, through this chemical reaction and interaction with those ingredients, and then we know we're going to get the best results. So alpha peel, peel number 1. I hope the lights is not really blurring, not sure. And the second one is the anti-age peel, peel number 2. So that's the I probably would start working with this peel straight away on clients who have a little bit more mature skin, the skin which needs more a booster, more kind of activation of skin cells. So it does has retinol in it. The pH of the skin is not too far away from the previous peel. It's only 3.7. But we do want to go a little bit more acidic. In this case, we want to have our client's skin more receptive. We do want to get some movements, but even then, the combination is so lovely and so loving. So even with this peel, we are not going to have lots of big bad flakiness or bad shading or some sort of really bad outcome. No, what we can expect again is just skin going to be a little bit pinky red, wild application, but it quickly bouncing back after a couple of hours. So the erythema is just a sign of peel working and expanding our capillaries, improving and increasing blood circulation, increasing lymph flow, activating all those metabolic processes, which is all beautiful. It's all great for the skin. We need to have this booster for those millions of cells which are sitting all over here and trying to work the best job for us looking greater. So also, in addition to retinol, we still have those acids, which is salicylic, lactic, citric. We also have glycolic acid in it. We also have ascorbic acid to bring more antioxidants and to bring more acidic activity of vitamin C to skin cells. We want to activate, to hydrate more. We want to bring more, to boost more collagen production. So it's quite awesome starting point for those who have dull, aged complexion with a little bit of more kind of fine lines and wrinkles. So just early signs of aging or tiredness. This is a great start to go with. Again, the reminder is just not to be used on pregnant or breastfeeding ladies, as it has retinol. That's the rule, and they all keep it. So Um, just to remind, when we start the treatments, we still follow this protocol of asking our clients about their lifestyle, if some conditions or circumstances have changed, if anyone has gotten pregnant or going somewhere to vacation or taken some medications or have done some a cosmetic procedure, if it's a Botox, fillers, or microblading, or if they have done pills elsewhere or even at home. So all this should be considered. So again, we might change our scenario just like this according to conditions of our clients, because our first priority is to keep them safe and to predict the consequences of the pills and to fit it into their life circumstances. Okay, so pill, anti-age pill number 2 with alpha and beta hydroxy acids and retinol. Right, so potentially what would I say, what kind of scenario it can be with those pills? And you can see those who know me, you know, I tend to mix brands. I do not always go with just the same kit of the same products. I may change. So potentially what I would do as an intro treatment or just ongoing treatment, like every 7, 10, 12 days whatsoever, I probably would do, I would use alpha hydroxy cleansing gel, which we have with Christina. It's absolutely wonderful alpha hydroxy cleansing gel with glycolic acid. I always do double cleanse, as you know. And then I would use a prepping lotion from alpha beta retinol, and it's awesome. Alpha beta retinol is awesome. It has alpha and beta hydroxy acids and has a little bit of retinol palmitate to I would use a rough gauze to really go all over the face to make sure I've taken off all dead cells and all remainings of the oil, because I want to go and provide a proper, even application, penetration and absorption. So that's so important. That's why I'm just always going with some acidic cleanser, which is again alpha hydroxy acids with glycolic acid is great. And then I'm going to go with prepping lotion, alpha beta retinol, and then I am going with my first application of my peel, and it will be just upon I will choose on the day. It will be or alpha pill number 1 or anti-age pill number 2. I'm going to leave this on for 10 minutes. I'm going to go all over the face and neck if they are not sun or wind burned, and if I know the client is going to protect the skin from the sun further down the road. So I'm going to leave this on 10 minutes. Definitely according to clients' feedback, I can leave it shorter, or I may leave it longer, but I don't really need to. So 10 minutes is just more than enough. And then I'm going to take it off with the coldish cool compresses thoroughly, and then I am going to go with the white peel. This is number 1 of my choice, and we all know and love white peel. White peel is super neutral. This pH, its pH is just 5.5. It's often helping to balance and bring the skin to a normal pH level after acidic peel, which is going to neutralize it kind of with the white peel, which has lactic acid, and it has some kind of casein molecules, proteins from the cheese. So they are all helping to bind moisture and increase hydration, to calm down the skin, to reduce the inflammatory level, reduce the redness, even the warm sensation of the chemical peel. It definitely helps to all settle, to bring this glowing, hydrated, moist look onto our skin. So I'm going to leave it on for 10 minutes with the warm compresses, as I want the enzymes of casein to work much better. And in the meanwhile, we can just provide, as we know, the neck and shoulders massage or whatsoever, just to make our clients feeling loved and relaxed. And then normally the protocol says, okay, so we can go with the mask, and then to finish off with the whatsoever cream. Mask, I will choose my mask, depends on the skin condition. So even if it's let's say if I've got some client who has a pigmentation, I might go with the Dermalite lightening mask, which is great and awesome. However, if the skin is really gentle and it's sort of, it is pigmented, but it's still kind of a little bit sensitive, it's still kind of a little bit dryish, I might go with vitamin C intense mask, or I might go with a Jewelist mask, just to bring this ceramides and to bring those nourishing, repairing elements to the skin. And then later on in the future treatments, I will go with Dermalite lightening mask, or might even go with alpha beta retinol mask, which is also has brightening effects on the skin. But again, just looking onto skin conditions. We don't want to shock the skin, we want to help, to support and bring it to the best and optimal conditions of the skin. So often I might go and choose a revitalizing mask of BioPhyto, which is that's the baby, that's the one. And BioPhyto, we talked about BioPhyto products a couple of trainings ago, and as I mentioned, it's so great. It's like a mini spa to do for the skin. It's bringing lots of ceramides and it's bringing lots of vitamin E to restore and hydrate and to calm down the inflammation. It's helping with with glycation process as well. So it helps to break down these collagen fibers which actually started to go wrong and creating this crisscross appearance. It's helping to nourish the skin with fatty acids and to keep it healthier and in better integrity. So definitely one of the greatest masks, revitalizing mask. Or I can choose and to go with even Calm Derm mask, which is absolutely great for skin if it had treated skin with a little bit of capillaries, cuprosis, or rosacea kind of symptoms. So Calm Derm mask will be a great choice as well. And then against protocol, I actually will be going with a completely another product to finish off my treatment. I will choose to go with BioRepair Cellular Firming Gel, which is one of the best products to use as a post-peel procedure. It helps to restore, it helps to heal, it helps to regain back moisture, it helps to just rehabilitate the skin after, if it's a peel, even if it's a burn, sunburn, if it's a needling procedure. So it's a really good one to go with. So my recommendation is just to use BioRepair Firming Gel or Calm Derm Balm 2-3 days after treatment. Avoid using vitamin C, vitamin A, all those active ingredients just for in between 2 to 5 days after skin treatment. We don't want to overactivate. It's been stimulated and activated by peel. It's going through this metabolical process now. We don't want to compromise or accelerate it at this stage. We just want it to calm and heal. So we're going to help it with post-care products, which can be or BioRepair Firming Cellular Gel. I don't have it to show, unfortunately, but you're all familiar with. Or it can be Calm Derm Balm. And of course, so important to go with a sunblock. And nowadays, when sun is just beaming from 5:30 p.m. till 9 a.m., I just want to remind you, and you remind your clients, go and reapply your sunblock at least 3 times a day, because none of them is going to last for 10 hours, and then we're just going to compromise our skin. Thank you for this. Okay, next we are going to talk about herbal peel, which we talked about herbal peels before. We have BioPhyto, and we have a herbal peel, and we have herbal peel forte. So what's the difference in between two of those? A herbal peel forte is mainly for thicker and oilier skin. Herbal peel is for kind of more thinner, drier skin, which also needs some exfoliation, boosting, and reactivation. So they do have pretty similar compounds. It just one is more concentrated, more stronger. The other one is a little bit gentler. Salicylic acid, benzoic acid, peppermint, camphor, olive oil extracts for your cooling, soothing, and antioxidants. It's got some cinnamon bark extracts for brightening the skin and also to bring antioxidant protection. So it's quite vivid on the skin, and many of you who actually tried it yourself, you know that it brings those tingling sensation on the skin, which is lovely. A skin feels alive. A skin feels like it's been to gym or been to cardio exercise. It's so active and it's so kind of like it's really gone through a good physio or cardio exercise. So we're going to the possible scenario and what skin it would work for best. My suggestion, again, it can be used on its own as it's like a completely independent procedure, or it can be combined with other treatments, peels and masks. It also can be a great intro treatment for new coming, existing, returning clients who haven't been for treatments for a long time. It's great, it's refreshing. So we're going to go and use our double cleanser. We're going to go and use our prep for the skin, light to medium. We can we go with our herbal peel or herbal complex. We leave it on the skin up to 10 minutes. We do not go around the eyes, we just avoid, and we can go just around here. The skin around the eyes will be too gentle to bear. We will take it off with the warm towels, warm compresses, and we will calm the skin with the white peel again. So this will be awesome for skin which is displaying this kind of acne, but more dry acne, where you can see a dry red inflamed spots but deep under the skin, not really blackheads or whiteheads, quite dry, dehydrated, stripped skin, which tends to be oily maybe on its T-zone during the day, but it still feels dehydrated and dry. So it's kind of a compromised, impaired lipid barrier. It's a little bit of hormonal imbalance as well involved. So we have to activate the skin to make it working, to make it better hydrated, to make it to produce lipids, to reduce inflammation. So it's going to be this multi-targeting treatment. Of course, it's not going to be doing wonders just from one session, but it's going to reduce the inflammation by improving and boosting blood circulation, by increasing lymph flow. So we're going to make skin to start healing and working on its own resources. So this is so important, just to bring it to life from within, and BioPhyto will help us with that. So back to our possible scenario: double wash, light to medium prep, because also prepping lotion will help us to identify if skin is a little bit sensitive or reactive, and we will know better what to expect to. If it's a really burning sensation, burning stinging sensation, that we know that we might step back and just go with the peel number 1, or to go with a white peel only, just to calm down the skin and to prepare our client for a little bit longer home care. But if we are all good to go for the treatment, we definitely can go with the peel, BioPhyto herbal peel, and then we can go on to white peel for 10 minutes, and then we are going to choose our mask. So if we have really dehydrated, blemished skin with those red lesions, and which people often refer them to as acne, which is not, it's not real acne, it's acne pretender, acne liar. It's coming from inflammation. So in this case, I'll probably will go with a Zatar mask on this cream, just again to bring more, on one hand to try to calm the skin, but on the other hand I do want to activate those skin cells to work and to heal. So we cannot do any extractions in this case, of course. We cannot leave them just as they are, because if skin is really stripped and dehydrated, it's not going to work. So we have to warm it up. We have to make sure the system from within has started to work and to heal itself. So we might go with the Zatar mask, leave it on 10 minutes as well. We might go and see if the skin is feeling a little bit dry and miserable and uncomfortable. We can go with even calm derm mask or revitalizing mask. It depends on the client's feedback. And then we're going to finish it with absolute detox serum to help to bring those antioxidants into the skin. But those antioxidants are not going to overactivate the skin cells, which are already kind of boosted after treatment. But no, actually they're going to give this protection from free radicals and help with better outcome of the treatment. And we are going to go with a Zatar cream or Calm Derm Balm. And we're just going to encourage our clients to use Absolute Detox Serum or Zatar cream and Calm Derm Balm for as a part of post-care, but also just to keep going until next treatment. We want to bring those antioxidants, protection and prevention into compromised skin conditions to help to repair and prevent new damages, new issues on daily basis. Okay, so and this was our BioPhyto. Now, next pill, which we haven't been talking too much about, and I think it's been a little bit underrated. It's an illuminating dermalite pill. We had a talk about dermalite products. Okay, this way. We had a talk about dermalite products some time ago, and just to remind you guys what's so special about dermalite. So dermalite has brought an interesting combination of melanin inhibitors with the idea of treating pigmented skin from the not to exfoliate, because it the pigmentation on top of the skin is just the final kind of step of what's going within this process of melanin formation. So dermalite is looking into the root of the problem, and dermalite is wanting to go deep down there and definitely wants to treat the very beginning of formation of this issue, of this skin concern. So it has butylresorcinol, it has that's the long word, I'll try to make it. It has andecyanoyl phenylalanine, which is also melanin inhibitor compound. It has kojic acid, it has arbutin, it has vitamin C and vitamin B. It's got salicylic compound. So in the whole range, they have everything of everything. And specifically in illuminating pill, it's got this andecyanoyl phenylalanine. It's a really long one. It's got mandelic acid. It's got citric acid. It's got glycolic acid. Just a second, lactic acid. Forgive me, kids calling. Just 1 second. Excuse me for this interruption. Yeah, school holiday after of 3 months of lockdown. Yeah, fingers crossed. So illuminating pill. And so this pill is definitely is not hydrating pill. We are not going to see our skin hydrated and luminous and blah blah blah. No, I feel the sensation of this pill is actually quite dry on the skin and sinking really into the depth. The exfoliation which might happen after is quite mild to moderate, I would say, so not too awful, but the skin is going to get brighter and more even from within. This is so fantastic. This is so great. I've experienced it on myself, and I could see like my melasma has got much lighter. And the most positive factor about this treatment that actually you can go with this peel through the summertime. It does not have vitamin A. The formulators actually put this thought of having a range of products with no vitamin A for those who are not comfortable to use vitamin A during summer hot days, but still want to maintain their skin even nice and bright. So again, we are not looking into a great exfoliation. Actually, we are looking into this controlling process of melanin formation, slowing down to minimize it as much as possible, to control every single aspect of this chain, and to manage these conditions and to create even more brighter skin appearance. I'm not going to tell it's going to light or white our skin. It's a wrong term. I'm never use it. I'm never going to use it. I've never used it, but I'm just saying it's going to make it brighter and more even, which is I think it's a great result as a in the bottom line, which we can achieve. So a potential scenario for this treatment, it's going to be, I like to use Unstress cleanser for this purpose. It also has glycolic acid. It also has a kind of antioxidants, which are also having this exfoliating and brightening effect. It's got quite a bit of hydrating and emollient properties, so it is it has a good acidic level, but it's not trippy, it's not super degreasing. So we do need to use some prep after double wash. So we're going to use Unstress cleanser, and we're going to use a we're going to use alpha beta retinol as a prepping lotion, and then we are going to apply our illuminating serum and leave it on the skin from about 10 minutes. Now, for prepped clients who have been a long time with you and you can rely on them and you can be absolutely sure they're going to be fine with those little bit tingling sensation, we can upgrade this treatment and we can use first peel number 2, anti-age peel. It's going to be as a primer for dermalite peel. So we're going to apply this peel for around 5-7 minutes, not necessarily to go 10, just 5-7 minutes. Remove this completely and thoroughly, and then we're going to apply this peel. What anti-age peel will do, again, will just prepare skin for better absorption of dermalite. It can intensify a little bit the sensation we are going to have. It can intensify a little bit, maybe just a following shedding of the skin, but not necessarily. It depends on how your skin is prepped. It depends on how your skin is thick or receptive. Usually clients who have been with you for a long time, who are using vitamin A, vitamin C, are very good with their sun protection, stuff like that. They might have just a very minimum of not even downtime, but just a very little of exfoliation. The main thing, the main transformation will happen a lot deeper, and this is actually the most important. So we're going to bring all this health, all this goodness down to basal layer of our skin cells, where we have these little factories to produce our skin cells, and we want them to be healthy and happy. So we have to go deep down and to work from within again. So illuminating peel, again, we have left it like for whatever 10 minutes. Definitely can feel this wave of warm, nearly hot sensation first, but then it settles quite quickly and just feels just about comfortable. So we also can implement a herbal peel if you feel like. If skin has been a little bit congested from like a little bit of over excessive oil flow, or just not using a proper cleanser, we can use a herbal peel, and then we can go with this one. Still, the herbal peel will intensify the sensation of heat and warm a little bit, but it's working just on superficial layers, so it will calm down quite quickly, and skin will just show a little bit of redness, which is normal after the peel, and will regain its normal appearance just a couple of hours later. But definitely we can absolutely safely combine Dermalite and Herbal peel as well in one treatment, and I think it's going to be awesome, just because you're going to decongest and unclog your skin, refresh and increase all this metabolic process, and also to work on your pigmentation. So absolutely great product. If you guys have more questions about it, let us know, and we're happy to take you through individually. Thank you. So to finish treatment with the Dermalite treatment, we have to take the peel off with a cold lukewarm compresses, and I would suggest to use illuminating booster serum to massage it into the skin, and just then to bring on either Dermalite lightening mask or vitamin C intensive mask. Depends on how skin feels. If you want to bring more hydration, maybe more kind of lifting, a little bit of refreshing and nourishing compounds, we're going to go with a vitamin C mask. If you still want to go a little bit stronger with those lightening brightening process, we're going to go with a Dermalite mask. To go as a part of post-care, it's recommended to go with illuminating booster serum, and we can use potentially, again, it can be either Calm Derm Balm or BioPhyto Firming Cellular Gel for 2-3 days, just to help the skin to rehabilitate after treatment. So that's all about the Dermalite, just in a very short version. Next, we have a probiotic peel. Probiotic peel from Unstress by Christina. So as many of you know, Unstress line has been designed for tired, inflamed, sensitive, irritated skin, and also can be introduced as just a first initial treatment for many clients who have some compromised, impaired skin conditions. I like to have probiotic peel involved in many different procedures, and I just often use it as a primer, as a first layer. Why is it so? Just because it has this beautiful combination of different antioxidants, which are such multi-targeting antioxidants. They not only fighting free radicals, but they also helping to promote collagen production. They also helping to hydrate and calm. They also helping to nourish the skin, and they also having this brightening effect on the skin. So that's the lovely cocktail of really good, healthy compounds. Plus, the main acidic factor of this peel will be glycolic acid, and also it works with all those bacteria from lactic acid. So it works more on an enzymatic as enzymatic peel rather than acidic peel. So it can feel a little bit tingly and kind of itchy on the skin. When you put enzymes, you feel like they just eat the dead cells. So it's going to be similar sensations. We're going to leave this peel just for between 3 to 5 minutes. We definitely can experience a little bit more tingling sensation due to those enzymatic activities. Plus, we may see a little bit of more erythema on the skin, which is normal. Again, if we have someone who has been having troubles with congestions, inflammations, hyperkeratinization, but is not ready to go through chemical peels yet, it needs more calming and more comforting procedure. We can go with the probiotic peel, and we just have to remember to use frangipani concentrate upon removal of this peel. So frangipani concentrate, we're going to have 1 glass of water and 10 ml of frangipani concentrate to soak the compresses and put it into the skin for whatsoever 3-5 minutes. It will help to hydrate and calm down the skin. Frangipani concentrate is good to use after extractions, or if you don't have white peel and you just want to calm down the skin, it's also good to go. It's good to use on skin which has been wind or sunburned. It will help in many kind of, and household sort of essential stuff. So with the probiotic, we are going to do so. Compromised skin which is dehydrated, inflamed, sun, wind damaged skin. Possible scenario can be using C cleanser, C Success cleanser, one of my favorites, or probiotic cleanser, or Unstress cleanser, one of those. Then we are going to go with probiotic pill. In this case, we are not using prep lotion, no need in it. So we are going to go with the probiotic pill straight away to place it on the skin for 3-5 minutes. Take it off, apply white peel and leave it on with the warm compresses for 10-12 minutes. Take it off. If some of you have and work with LED machines, LED masks, that's a time good to go for 20 minutes LED treatment. And then we are going to continue with Serenity Serum or Calm Derm Serum with alginate mask. The alginate mask will help to infuse those ingredients from Calm Derm Serum or Serenity Serum much deeper into the skin, infuse it into the skin. And then we are going to apply also revitalizing mask or BioPhyto or vitalized moisturizing mask. So I'm going to leave it for approximately maybe 10-15 minutes and then take it off. So many masks because they have so many minerals and combinations of marine algae and biocomplexes, micronutrients. It's all super essential for skin which has been going through tough times, being dehydrated, inflamed, sun or wind damaged. So all this going to support skin systems from within to feed, to nourish, to help to retain moisture for much longer. And once all of it's happening and a moisture level is just coming up a little bit, a skin is fed with natural antioxidants and micronutrients, it's able to regain its power and starting to heal, and we can see the transformation is just so obvious. The skin is going to be looking much calmer, much brighter. It just shows the first steps of healing and rehabilitation. So we're going to finish this kind of treatment with Unstress multivitamin supplements, and it's awesome because it has omega-6 and 3 to support the immune system of the skin cells. It has ceramides to help to restore skin barrier. It's got sodium hyaluronate for hydration, and it's got also Brazilian nut oil extract to help with fatty acids to nourish and support the skin with its micronutrients and polyunsaturated fatty acids. So it's so yummy. That's why it actually also can be quite decent finish for almost whatever treatment you are going to do with the chemical peels or enzymatic peels, when you want to give it a nice finish and feed your skin but not to overactivate. Unstressed multivitamin supplements is good to go as well. Right, so what else? What we still haven't touched and we want to talk about? Let me think. So we did have a big talk about, well, kind of big talk about masks, and we touched base with BioPhyto. And again, just to remind you, BioPhyto is a great line to cover many skin conditions, especially at the beginning of the treatments, at the beginning of the journey. It's got 4 different masks, revitalizing masks, which I mentioned already, which is again for dull, dehydrated, tired skin, which is showing some signs of glycation and loss of collagen. We have SIB adjuster mask for skin with a high flow of oil. We don't want to reduce oil production too much. We want just to control it. We don't want to let this oil to get oxidized and to attract microbes, bacteria, and whatsoever. We just want it to be regulated, and we want it to work for us but not against us. So it's also having those ingredients which are helping to control and inhibit 5-alpha reductase, this enzyme which is increasing testosterone, which is contributing to the formation of testosterone into dehydrated testosterone, which makes our sebum thicker and stickier. So we want to reduce and inhibit it. And this, the sebajaster mask yeah, so sebajaster mask definitely has it in it, so it's good to go. We also have Zatar mask, which is very friendly to also many skin conditions. It can go with oily skin, it can go with dehydrated, dry, tired, inflamed skin a little bit. It can go with a skin which feels hot but dry, like, you know, where some of the hormonal changes, hormonal flushes. It's just soothing. It's helping to bring more sort of self activities, but in a good way. You don't feel exhausted and super hot with this mask. You just feel calm and lifted and control and manage, which is awesome for skin cells. It's just giving this support nutrients, but also helping to stabilize skin and to reduce these waves of heat. So Zatar mask is one of my favorites as well. We also have the Juvilas Nourishing Mask, which is probably also super comfortable to go with many different treatments. If we feel like what we want to give this nourishing, delicious layer of protection, of support, of micronutrients, we're gonna go with the Juvilas mask. Definitely not the right choice for oily, congested, problematic skin, but normal skin, dry skin, dehydrated, aging, mature skin, which needs more support, more restorative kind of properties, more to look more into, to help to retain moisture. This one is good to go. So Juvilas Nourishing Mask, and we can suggest it to any kind of treatment. If you've done the vitamin C peel, or if you've done the Herbal peel, or if you've done one of those from 1 to 5 pills, Juvilas is also great for clinical treatments and also for home care. So absolutely good to go. What else I have, but I haven't gone through? Well, yes, so one more mask I wanted to mention, actually. This is the Forever Young Radiance Moisturizing Mask. And I love masks which I can use as a cream, especially for the night time. I often feel a little bit kind of dehydrated during the day. I do tend to be having this dry, dehydrated sensation on my skin, even though I do drink lots of water. I might take some supplements, but it's my skin which needs a little bit more than just hydration. So I wanted to be nourishing enough to feed and support my skin from within the tissues, from within the skin cells, but I don't want it to be overloaded. So Forever Young Radiance Moisturizing Mask, the beauty of its mask, you can actually leave it on overnight. It doesn't get dry, it doesn't get powdery, you just leave it on. It's absorbing into your skin. It's like a good, delicious moisturizer. It has awesome micronutrients of vitamin A, C, E. It has vitamin K, which is kind of more mineral sort of. It's got beta carotene as an antioxidant. So the vitamin A formulation of this mask is actually, it's only retinol palmitate, so it's good to go with pregnant women as well, who may also experience some uncomfortable, some sort of conditions with their skin sometimes. It's going to get some peptides as well to help with retaining moisture to help with increasing the increasing collagen production. So it's quite also multi-targeting mask, and it's definitely worth to look at and to go into your client's cupboard and to be used at home. Because again, we never know what's going on with this situation any further. I hope we will get to see you all soon in our center, but again, we cannot know. So at the moment, we just want to provide you with the best information and to help to make your clients' treatments and home care more diverse and more entertaining. So again, if you have any questions, any concerns, let us know. We are here. Sometimes it might take us a little bit of time to get back to you, but again, we are here and we appreciate your understanding and your patience. So I think that's it for today. It's been short and sweet for peels, light peels, and just a possible suggested scenarios for your treatments, for your new returning existing clients. I wish you all to have as many clients as you wish for yourself. I hope and I wish us all to go back to normal life as soon as we can. Just enjoy the life as it goes daily, on daily basis. Do make your plans, do look in the future, but enjoy today and just have fun. I send you all a big hug, and I might see you in 2 weeks time again, or if we have any updates, I'll see you at the center. Thanks a lot, take care, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.